All right, y'all. So, Drake dropped this. I mean, freestyle the other day. When we say freestyle, I'm talking about the KRS-One old nigga, old, original meaning of freestyle, which is like just a verse that's free of style, you know. You didn't write it specifically. Like he probably wrote this shit a cappella type shit, and he was just like, you know what? I want the Conductor Williams beat, and that's what he got. So the song, like I said, it's called. I don't know if I said actually. No, I didn't say. My bad, y'all. I'm drunk. I've been drinking, but it's called Fighting Irish Freestyle. Um, yeah. So he he totally dropped that. Now let me stop playing. But personally, and this is gonna come as a shock to some of y'all possibly, I actually thought the rapping was good, but like, and shout out to, the company man, because I thought I was alone in this. I really did. I thought I was the only one that felt this way, but I thought it was impressive how long he held up that rhyme scheme. I think that is actually a skill to have because low key, either you have to have a vocabulary that extensive to where you will have that many words at your disposal to rhyme that way. The other flip side to it is using a rhyming dictionary, which I don't necessarily, do, but I don't, take that away from anybody who does do that. Um, I personally know a lot of words, but I find it, that was impressive. And for all of it to still be, cohesive and it's not just like random words thrown in there, like it's all on like topic and it's hard to like to even describe it really. Like it's not like he's just using big words. And I wouldn't even say big words for real because it's like just like maybe 2 to 3 syllable words. Desperation, was one of the words he had in there that he rhymed in that long ass rhyme scheme uh where he sustained that rhyming pattern. But people are trying to say, and I think that it totally is in reference to some of these bars. LeBron James, excuse me, Fighting Irish, bro. That's the name of the fucking high school basketball team LeBron played on. Come on, bro. Stop playing. Like, people will say, oh, Drake likes to diss people in some way that only the person that he's dissing will know that he's dissing them. Like, no, nigga, we know what fucking basketball team LeBron played for. Like, he does it in a way to where, like, if you know type shit, and if you don't, you don't. Like, there's probably some people out there that, and I just have a well of useless knowledge that nobody really even needs to care about sometimes when it comes to knowing little things. I don't even like basketball. I don't know why I knew that LeBron James plays on that fucking played on that team in high school. But I don't even follow basketball. But I'm listening to the shit. And then I'm hearing people, well, not hearing because I'm reading it on Twitter. So I'm reading on Twitter people talking about, he's talking about LeBron James. He's talking about LeBron James. I watch Justin Hunt, the company man's video. I think he's talking about LeBron James. And I'm like, didn't this nigga LeBron play on a fucking basketball team called the Fighting Irish? Like I didn't know what the school was. I just knew that that was the mascot. So I'm thinking it's like Duke or some shit or whatever the fuck. I don't know who the fuck. I think it's like Notre Dame actually. Notre Dame is the other Fighting Irish school. But I'm thinking it's that. I don't even think LeBron James went to college. Anyway, I'm thinking, LeBron James played for Notre Dame or some shit. I Google it, and it's actually like this some fucking high school in Ohio called like St. Vincent or some shit. And their mascot is a Fighting Irish. Like that's literally their mascot is like a fucking uh Irish looking dude with some like dressed like a fucking leprechaun or some shit with like his dukes up like he's about to fight somebody. And LeBron James played for that school. And I seen an article where he won a game playing on their team type shit. But anyway, I digress. A lot of people are saying that they're tired of the woe is me victim raps from Drake. And I kind of agree, like, bro, come on, man. Like, we get it, bro. You're sad that you're like, and I'm not, I ain't gonna say that he can't tell, talk about how he's disappointed in his peoples because, Kendrick, on GNX, he was like, Snoop, he talked about Snoop sharing Taylor made. I pray it was the edibles, and he talked about Lil Wayne. Nas, the only one congratulated me. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like what Mickey Fax said is very, very true. And I don't like Drake, mind you. I have been a Drake doubter since day one. You can some of my other videos, I've even said this. Anything this nigga Drake do, bro, there's a certain group of people that's just like scrutinize, scrutinize, scrutinize. Fuck Drake, fuck Drake. And like, I don't fuck with Drake like that, but like, that's wrong. Like, y'all gotta give the nigga credit where credit is due. And like, as much as I feel like this is some woe is me victim raps too, my nigga, like, he was kind of spinning, he got slid on that bitch. Like, hold on, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. Cause I feel like he was kind of sliding on that bitch a little bit. Like, and people will expect me to be like, oh, that shit was ass, da da da. Like, cause I'm a known Drake doubter. Like, people don't know I don't really fuck with Drake like that. People know I fuck with Kendrick like a lot more. But I won't even say like a little more, a lot more. Like, I really don't listen to Drake like that. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, if I showed y'all my fucking if I showed y'all my fucking Apple Music replay, it does not have Drake in it at all. There's no Drake songs in my top songs. Drake is not in my top artists. Kendrick is, Kanye West is. You feel me? But like, this is why I feel like y'all should take my opinion a little bit more seriously on this, is what I'm saying. Like, I don't really fuck with this nigga, and I'm trying to tell y'all. He was sliding, like, and I'm a rapper myself, so, like, I'm gonna give this nigga credit when I feel like he was spitting. My only thing about Drake is, like, bro, did you write this? Did you write this, my nigga? You feel me? And it's crazy that I gotta, like, say that. Like, nigga, did you write this? Not, nigga, did you and some niggas cook this up? Did you write this? Like, my bad. But look, hold up. The summer is over, I missed it. Barrel was smoking, I kissed it. That's some fire imagery right there already. Look, he basically, like, he did miss the summer, because check this out. Yes, he did drop songs, but nigga, Drake's summer is, nigga, I'm dropping shit, I'm number one, nigga. We out in Turks, we in Caicos, I'm partying with bitches. I'd be like, yeah, girl, my song just went number one. Check the charts. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, that's Drake summer. He missed it. He didn't have that summer that he has. Because he was probably working on so much music, trying to go number one that he never cracked. He missed the summer. Y'all not thinking. Y'all not thinking a little bit deeper. Ferris showed us the renders for Texas. It's unrealistic. Cut him the check because I hate reviewing the budgets and limits. Just pay the man. Okay, you feel me? Like, he really just saying, fuck all that. I don't care about, I don't want to look at the numbers. Just give them the money. We got it. We can afford it. Pay them. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. Even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. Just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business. This is clearly about the beef, obviously. Obviously, this is clearly about the beef. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. I don't think he's speaking one-sidedly. I think this whole song is his attempt at some form of accountability and acknowledging some of the shit Kenny said to him in this battle. The world fell in love with the gimmicks. They both participated in these gimmicks. Family Matters music video. To be fair, the pop out, I wouldn't call it a gimmick, but like all these spectacles, it's a spectacle. It's something that people are watching, they're actively enjoying and taking part in this. Like, if this is a carnival like Astro World, niggas lined up to buy tickets. Like he said, even my brothers got tickets. Seemed like they loved every minute. We did, for real. Like, it was a spectacle, as I said. Like, it was fun to watch. I loved every minute I did, nigga. I lost sleep over this shit. I remember motherfucking when not like us. I think it was Meet the Grams dropped. When Meet the Grams dropped, like fucking 20 minutes or some shit after fucking goddamn Family Matters, I think it was. I was awake. I was about to go to bed. But then I was on YouTube. And I said this in one of my past videos. I was on YouTube. And I seen like Meet the Grams 12 minutes ago. Or like 6 minutes ago. Some shit like that. And I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, I stayed up and listened to that shit, bro. I was about to go to bed. And that shit dropped. I'm like, nigga, what? I'm just on YouTube scrolling, trying to find some shit to watch before I go to sleep. Meet the Grams. Anyway, yeah, like people did. And if you want to talk about the tickets, you could even reference the pop out. Like, people clearly bought them tickets to go to that. LeBron was there, DeRozan was there. People that he called his brothers. He said, just know the shit is personal to us and it wasn't just business. So to him, he's saying, nigga, this is not just nigga on some musical shit. Like, we really don't fuck with each other and you're, participating in picking sides in this shit. And you didn't even like understand or think to ask me or like question that. Maybe. Cause it's like analyzing behavioral patterns. It's somewhat suspicious. Like, in his mind, it's like this is a repeated thing. Like, I'm seeing a pattern, your behavioral pattern is somewhat suspicious, my nigga. Like, niggas was never happy for me when I run up the digits or when I'm breaking world records still as I guzzle again. This is funny because I'm drinking a beer right now too. But this nigga basically like, and Drake has spoken about this. Drake has spoken about this on several occasions where he's like, I don't feel like people appreciate my achievements and shit. So like, this is just another instance of him restating that. Like, niggas is never happy for me when I run up the digits. And when I'm breaking records, as I guzzle a Guinness, and that's funny because, you know, a Guinness is a beer, but it's also the world record book. You feel me? Or when I get my fifth bay back because the color is different. That's it. Not very much. We know what that means. You know, nigga got a new car. Niggas is never happy when I got the new whip. Remember we traded watches. I gave you that Arabic dial. You gave me the numbered edition. You would even check up on my son like a pediatrician. Look, so I thought that was a good bar, you know, because obviously, you know, you go to the doctor for a checkup. A pediatrician is a, you know, kid's doctor. You would check up on my son like a pediatrician. Sure convinced the gang the shit was rooted in love when it isn't. Show me how different we are. There's blessings in juxtaposition. I like that right there. This is him basically saying, like, you even tricked my friends, like, into thinking that we was locked in when really it was never that. And you showed me how different we are. But in a way, that's a blessing. You feel what I'm saying? But like a juxtaposition is like a a massive difference between two things, like that is like so jarring, or like two things that you're comparing that are massively different. So it's like a juxtaposition would be like I'm too fucking drunk to do this right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, so I really just had to like think about it for a second. A juxtaposition can really be just as simple as like night and day, black and white. Two staunchly opposite things placed or, you know, compared very closely to highlight and contrast the differences of the things. So, like, you know, that basically, you know, it's a blessing to him because he gets to appreciate the finer qualities of himself. It's low key some slight narcissistic type shit, if you really think about it. And I ain't gonna lie, that just plays into this theme that I think of, like, when I think of Drake's music. And this is gonna be me slightly dumping on him, even though this was supposed to be me appreciating this song for a second. Drake has this thing to where, like, the song sounds good until you think about what the fuck this nigga's saying. And sometimes the shit he says that you need to think about is just so loud you can't not hear it when he says it. Like, and this is a good example is that song that he had where he was like, say that you're a lesbian girl, me too. Like, he thought the melody that he had was good enough to where we wasn't gonna catch how fucking ridiculous of a statement that is. But we did. So like that's just an example of that type of thing. Like Drake will make a song that sounds good if you don't listen to it that hard. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't that low key. Like, this is some shit. Like, and me personally, and this is going to go back to what I was saying at the beginning, I think it's actually impressive when somebody sustains a rhyme pattern for a long time. I actually pride myself on the ability to do that as a rapper. I regularly do this. I think that if you can't do it, you're probably ass low key. Sips Capri Sun. Anyway, I guess now you boys gotta abandon your summer tradition. Cold shoulders I gave in the Hamptons that come with the distance. I seen somebody talking about how cold is Like, is it a homophone? That sounds the same. I think it's a homophone. Anyway, they're saying cold, can be coal. So like he talking about J. Cole. Nah, I think he talking about LeBron and them niggas that, he used to kick it with. They used to go on trips or whatever with. Probably the niggas that they go to the little white party with Michael Rubin and shit, all them people. Cause I remember pictures of that shit this year. Drake was there. Niggas wasn't mingling with Drake for real. And that nigga Drake was not looking very happy. Like, he was low key looking tired as fuck. Bro looked like he hadn't slept in like 3 days. Figure we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. The first time I heard this song, and you could ask my motherfucking wife, I was like, did this nigga really just say ovens and kitchens? And I thought I was being nitpicky because I don't like Drake. Nigga said, figure we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens. Nigga, the oven is in the kitchen, first of all. So, what do you even mean? Like, the nigga, where else the oven gonna be at? And like, I get it, This is a blatantly obvious fucking little simile or whatever. But like, nigga, it sucks. like, nigga, it's ass. Like, that was one of my critiques of this. Like, that was one of my singular critiques of this on first listen. I was like, that's ass, bro. Like, figure we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens, nigga. Come on, you could have came with a better simile than that, bro. Come on. I was sadly mistaken. The loyalty wasn't a given. I like that though. Once you complete the bar, it's decent. It's just like the setup was a little lacking. I like that. I was sadly mistaken. The loyalty wasn't a given. Like, I like how that's worded. The only thing, like, every time I listen, and I hate this sometimes, like, I wish I never knew, but like, every time I hear Drake, I'm just like, nigga, did you write this? Like I was saying earlier in the video, like, nigga, did you write this? You feel me? Like, man, and I can't shake that. Every time I listen to Drake, I'm just like, nigga, did you write this? Even though it's on his phone, like, somebody could have texted you that, nigga. Well, I need to see you sit there with the notebook and write it out for in front of us. Like, we need to see Drake sit there and write the song out, and maybe that's in the 100 gigs, and maybe I should low key do a stream or some shit where I check out the little 100 gigs thing because I never even looked at none of that shit. Niggas cried the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. This nigga started the second verse out with the same rhyme scheme, nigga. I'm telling you. Kissed it, unrealistic, budgets and limits. Brothers got tickets, loved every minute. Wasn't just business, somewhat suspicious. Run up the digits, guzzle a Guinness. Color is different, numbered edition. Son like a pediatrician. Love when it isn't. Different blessings in juxtaposition. Abandon your summer tradition. Hamptons come with the distance. Figured we was always gonna be close like ovens and kitchens was ass, but it still sustained it. Sadly mistaken, the loyalty wasn't a given. Nigga, what? You telling me that's not hard? Mind you, I don't like this nigga. I'm tired of saying this shit, bro. That shit's hard. I cannot front. That's hard. But I can't front on it. It's hard. It's just like Once you listen to what he's saying, like nigga, oh, 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 I didn't have a number one record. Oh, I missed the summer. It's over now. You tried to beat me in a rap battle. Look, you shot at me, but mwah, I kissed the barrel. Drake is so sassy. uh, we don't care about how much it costs. Just give them the money. They did all those gimmicks, even though I did some gimmicks, but my gimmicks were cool, so it doesn't matter. Theirs were lame. Look at them. Even LeBron went over there. You guys, it seemed like they enjoyed so much of my downfall. Just know I wasn't joking. I really don't like Kendrick. Like, this is just some, like, really, like, it doesn't matter how, like, lyrical assassin you get when you're, like, being a bitch, basically. Like, that's the thing that it is about this track. Like, he was rapping his ass off like a pussy. Like, and this is me, like, as a rapper telling y'all this. Niggas cried the blues for you saying it wasn't malicious. Talking about we family. Well, I'm not the cousin to visit. Not gonna lie, when I first heard this, I liked that part. I laughed at that. You could, like I said on the ovens and kitchens line, you guys, my wife. When I heard this, I was like, I like that. Nigga talking about I'm not the cousin to visit. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. God forbid we ever gotta tarnish your public image. All that brother talk as if I really discovered a sibling. I like how he's setting these bars up though. Like, the rapping is so good on this. Like, you can't deny that. I feel like you can't really deny how good the rapping is on this. It's just like, bro, too little, too late, and you're being a crybaby. Like, I don't know, man. I can't even say I don't know because that's what the public consensus, really. So I'm not even just the only one thinking that. Everybody else is also saying this, bro. So, like, really, at what? And I feel like at the end of the day, all this is to get us talking because there's still that Party Next Door thing that he's about to drop. You know, him and Party Next Door about to drop a collaborative album. So, I mean, it's going to get us talking. You know what's wild? With the whole UMG thing, I don't feel like this nigga's going to be able to drop music like that. And I'm sorry for that gross ass fucking snot shit, but I'm getting over a fucking cold. I was sick as fuck over the holiday. But I feel like this nigga's, that's the reason this shit got snatched down so quickly. This nigga's not allowed to drop music right now. Universal is on that ass. Nigga, they're not letting him drop shit for real unless they approve it. And they definitely didn't approve this. 6 degrees, my memories retrieving our humble beginnings. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed the shovel and dug up some ditches. The multisyllabics and the internal rhyme scheme on this fucking bar right here. Niggas wanted trouble, grabbed the shovel and dug up some ditches. Trouble and shovel, and then he sustained that, rhyme scheme that rhymed with, humble beginnings. Dug up some ditches. And if you want to be technical too, dug rhymes with shove, which is the first, syllable in shovel. And it rhymes with which is the first syllable in trouble. So, sha, duh. He was hitting the bitches on this. The only thing is, did you write this, nigga? It's like, no. I gotta say it like that every time. Did you write this? Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was a body double, and we done dozens of switches. Niggas talk about this bar right here, I ain't gonna lie. I like this bar. Not for the, like, because this is kind of like slightly some, like, self-serving, like, oh, you thought you killed me, but nigga, I'm not dead. That wasn't me. My bad, y'all. Capri Sun hitting. Nigga said, that was a body double and we done dozens of switches. The alliteration on that is what I like. Cover my body in dirt, but that wasn't me. That was a body double and we done dozens of switches. Dirt, double, done dozens. All those fucking D's in there. Niggas tried to light the front gate up. It wasn't for Christmas. I said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. I like that. Niggas tried to light the front gate up. It wasn't for Christmas. That's a good bar. Like, come on, man. That's a good bar. Niggas tried to light the front gate up. It wasn't for Christmas. He was talking some shit. Like, I just feel like niggas can't give this nigga some credit when he deserve a little bit of credit. Like, that was a good bar. I thought that was a good bar. That was kind of more clever than some of the shit Cole's been coming out with lately. The fucking trans bar. That shit was such a fucking reach. Oh my god. That wasn't that, like, light the gate up. It wasn't for Christmas. It's not even a reach. Like, nigga, that's hard. Like, y'all kind of hating a little bit. Like, I think you mad you didn't come up with that. I said a prayer that morning for Sean and it wasn't religious. It came from a place of desperation and utter submission. And if you want to be technical, place desperate. You know, that's a internal rhyme in that bar. Rapping was over for now. It came like a sudden decision, utter submission, sudden decision. Like, he's still holding up this same right. Like, he hold low key. This whole song is that same rhyme scheme, if I'm not mistaken. Like, yes, this whole song is that sustained rhyme scheme. I don't give a fuck about you snakes or these other musicians. Niggas started fucking with my family. I'm going to prison. We all crashing out together. My brother's complicit. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't Exhibit. I like that bar. That shit funny. That's like, Pimp My Ride. Who put a pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't Exhibit. I'm trying to blow the doors off that bitch when you touch the ignition. But then I gotta remember who made this come to fruition. It's me. So I think that's also another part. Like, did I skip the part where he was talking about? No. It's more. It's more. I forgot. It's more. I thought I got to the end already. It's more. So here we go. Here we go. This is the part. This is the part that niggas is talking about right here. Who's got the most to lose and who's in that other position? Signal conversations. Well, I hope they got double encryption. I hate to see the empire crumble on judges' convictions. These lawsuit ass raps right here. Signal is a fucking messaging app. It's like fucking WhatsApp or Telegram or some shit. You basically talking about, nigga, we know what y'all talk about in them chats, nigga. We got the logs. I hate to see what they, see the what the judge gonna say when they see that shit, nigga. This nigga pulled a rabbit out the hat and y'all love a magician. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? I'll rent out the club at edition. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. But next time, bury me in gold. My blood is Egyptian. Drake. Drizzle. Mr. Drizzy Drake Rogers. Sir. This nigga pulled a rabbit out of the hat, and y'all love a magician. What else could he be referencing other than the beef again? Kenny didn't magically beat you, nigga. He just beat you because he's better. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Actually, I'm not. But that's just what it is, dog. It's funny to see you all rejoicing and hugging and kissing. What are we celebrating? 50 Cent. 50 Cent. Let this nigga let me not get that disrespectful. But 50 Cent zip up this nigga Drake pants when you're fucking done, okay? Cause that's why he got all this. What are we celebrating? Nigga, you're fucking lost, bitch. That's what we celebrating. You're fucking L, Drizzy. Cause we like it. Yes, we do. We do want to see you lose, nigga. Cause you deserve it, you pussy bitch. Like, and me personally, I keep a lot of shit to myself because I'm not I'm not the type of nigga to be that type of nigga. But nigga, you deserve it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, clearly, niggas don't like you. You did niggas some dirt. And the chickens is coming to roost, nigga. That's all it is. And you gotta lie in that. Unfortunately for you, it was in a public spectacle such as this. Nothing was the same with all you bitches and nothing's forgiven. So now you're looking at niggas different. And you're not gonna get over niggas dancing on your grave, eh? That's fine. I don't expect that. I think you was a bitch if you did, to be honest. If you was back around that nigga LeBron like he wasn't at the pop out, celebrate a nigga calling you a PDF, I would think you was a bitch ass nigga. For real. Honestly, I respect it. You better stand on that shit though. Especially since you was at that fucking basketball game. Me mugging a nigga that play basketball. Like, that's not hard, nigga. This nigga play basketball. He's not hard. I'm sorry. But, like, I respect that. People talking about, oh, he's being petty. He's being bitter. Nah, nigga, what? I ain't gonna lie, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You was over there dancing with the niggas, calling me a pedophile, and me and my homies pedophiles, and nigga saying I got fucking a gambling addiction and I'm high nut. Like, you saying all this shit about me, and y'all niggas over there kikiing it up with this nigga. Like, nah, bro, we not cool. What the fuck y'all thought this was? That's weird. Like, y'all weird if y'all expect that nigga to be okay with that. I'm sorry. And like, I reiterate, I'm not a Drake fan. That's just some real nigga shit. Like, I'm not about to be cool with no niggas that's trying to put, and this is the shit Kenny was saying. I'm not, nigga, you trying to put smut on my name. I'm not rocking with that. I'm not rocking with no nigga that's trying to, disparage me. Fuck you. So I ain't mad at that. But this next part though, brother, get some help. The dentist genes come out when the vodka's flooding my system. I don't have a drinking problem. I got a subtle addiction. Nigga, what the fuck does that even mean? I got a subtle addiction. Just a hint, a little bit of alcoholism, just a tad bit of it, just a smidge of the alcoholism. It's not full blown. I got a subtle addiction, You can subtly tell that I need to be drunk all the time. I say as I drink a beer. I don't need to be drunk all the time though. I'll drink it like a beer or two every so often. Like I don't really even like alcohol like that. I prefer to smoke weed personally. I smoke weed every day. In the words of Dr. Dre and them niggas, smoke weed every day. But my nigga continues on. I got my father's habits and I got my mother's permission. My dad has another child. I told him that wasn't my sister. Nah, check this out though. I understand what I get that. This is not anything about his black or white identity. None of that shit. This is just like I don't know that girl. Half sibling. I don't know her. That's not my sister. And this is probably a throwback to Kid Drake. Like, mind you, he probably found this out when he's like fucking 8 years old. His dad's like, "Oh, you have a sister, by the way." That's not my sister. Like, that's some kid shit to say. Like, he's reminiscing. Grew up with, and because and the thing that makes me contextualize it as him reminiscing is he continues on. Grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. Staring at my daddy while y'all tell me I wasn't that nigga. That's a logic ass bar. I'm not gonna lie, that last bar, that's some logic ass shit. My dad's black, guys, I swear. But nah, grew up with dozens of Jews, churches with dozens of Christians. Also developed a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I can appreciate that because that's kind of my my upbringing as well. Not the dozens of Jews though, but like churches with dozens of Christians, developing a deep respect for the Muslim religion. I had a lot of Muslim friends. I became Muslim at one point, even though I now am Christian again. I basically, studied all religions at this point in my life, but I really circled back around to Christianity because like I was raised Baptist, but that's a whole nother topic. So like my nigga, I don't like, and I was gonna just play the song and talk about it and react to it, but I feel like this was a better way to do it. But I think this was a good little rap. But like I said, too little, too late for real. It's just like the woe is me victim raps. Oh, these niggas, I don't fuck with y'all niggas no more, just so y'all know. What else was he talking about in this bitch? Oh, yeah, I don't have a drinking problem. This like him rebutting shit. Kenny said on Meet the Grams. That shit really, clearly that shit really got to that nigga. Like, that's the one. That's the one that really hurt this nigga for real. I don't think Not Like Us was like he even said himself in the Heart Part 6, like, I like the Not Like Us, but you double down on some whole other shit. You feel me? Like, but Meet the Grams is the one that really gut punched that nigga, knocked the wind out of that nigga's sails for real. But I personally, I like this. I think it was a good display of Drake's level of lyricism. It's a good rap for Drake. I've never been one to say Drake was like top lyricist because he's kind of really not if you've heard more than like 20 rappers in your life. Drake's not up there with like the best lyricists. Like he's good at rapping, don't get me wrong. Like he's not ass, completely ass. Like, he's better than like fucking Little Pump and like completely ass niggas like Rich the Kid, Like he's a Drake like so when I think of rapping, like I put it on like grade levels. So like and we're just gonna put it like kindergarten to like fucking 12th grade, K through 12. And some people could be college, and doctorate, etc. If I had to put Drake on a rapping grade level, I'd say he raps at like an 11th grade level. And like most people read at like a 5th grade level. So like that's pretty high. But like when we're starting to think about people like Kendrick who rap at like like a a a doctorate level. Like I was just saying, people rap on a doctorate level earlier. On like a doctorate level, like Lupe Fiasco raps on a doctorate level. Like, you know, would I put Drake lyrically above a lot of people in rap? Yes. Playboy Cardi, I say Playboy Cardi raps at probably like a 6th grade level, a 5th grade level. Little Uzi Vert raps at like a 6th grade, a 7th grade level. Uh, who else in the mainstream gonna say? I say like Don Tolliver rap at like a 5th, 6th grade level. Travis Scott raps at like a 6th, 7th grade level. Like they're not rapping at as like skill wise. Like this, if you look at this rap, you can tell like you can find examples of good punchlines, multisyllabic rhymes, sustained rhyme pattern, you know, different. Like he switched his flow a couple times in this. There's good metaphors, good similes. There's internal rhymes in here, some in places. Like this is a good display of actual like lyricism, but like it's not like if we're thinking of like the greatest lyricists of all time, like everybody is rapping at least like an associates, you know, they're on a college level rapping wise. And Drake is still kind of like in a K through 12 rapping level. Like Drake never graduated in a way. Kind of like Kanye. Kanye is kind of like, I would say Kanye is like at a 12th, 11th grade level rapping wise. Like his Kanye is definitely not an example of advanced lyricism. Kanye got to college on a scholarship because of his fucking producing. If we want to give Kanye college level, but like that's what makes people that's what makes people think that Drake is such a good rapper. Like if you're not that versed in hip hop and you don't know how good rappers can be at rapping, and your best example for complex lyricism is Drake. Yeah, you probably think he's like the best rapper ever. You've never heard Black Thought. And if you never heard Black Thought, you can't say who the best rapper is. I'm sorry. Black Thought is probably the best rapper. But I already this video already long as fuck. I'm gonna call it right here. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a like and a comment. Tell me my fucking nasally ass noises were fucking disgusting or whatever. Uh I'm sorry. I'm kind of still getting over this cold. So, yeah. But I needed to make a video. I'm trying to be a little more consistent this year. So, yeah. Peace out.